hear me? The list goes on, man. That's part of that tumult. Go ahead, bro.
For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
That's right. They lifted up the head. Who the head? Israel, man. The Lord. Yahawashi, the one whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. And I say ignorantly. You know why we say that? Well, it all got, what our apostles say, man, you got to understand the mystery, you got to know the history, man. Well, history lesson number 1, the alphabet that you use, the letter J, one of the youngest letters of the English alphabet, man. There weren't no J's around the time of the Lord. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, why are you looking for IUIC, man?
I just thought that's what y'all was.
I mean,
That's it.
when the last time you seen IUIC dressed in blue, man?
Red.
Well, red.
I just seen the tassels.
It's one of the fringes.
Blue,
That's part of the commandment.
That's part of the commandment. That's all.
blue border.
That's part of the commandment.
I
That's
thought
all.
Jesus fulfilled the law.
He did fulfill the law, but everything wasn't fulfilled.
One jot or one tittle
Shall not pass till all be fulfilled. All the prophecy. When have all the heathens went into slavery?
I didn't even know that was supposed to happen.
Read Revelation 13 and 9. Matter of fact, go back to Psalms, the 2nd chapter.
Blessed he who reads it, man.
Hey, blessed he that readeth.
Ezekiel 37 chapter, when that happened.
When? Okay, the Lord said that he would put Israel back into their homeland. Them people over there, who put them back over there? Who put them over there? Last time I checked in one, the Lord. It was the Balfour Declaration.
So you
World
telling me
War
my beige self is gonna be out there in Israel?
I mean, that's how it be, man. You don't know your history, man. So you don't know what happened to the northern. Grab Hosea.
4 and 6.
No. That too. We can get that too. Hosea 7 and 8. Or 8 and 7.
8 and 7.
8 and 7 or 7 and 8. But this is what happened to the northern kingdom. Look. The southern kingdom is only the Negroes, the Negroes, the Haitians, and the West Indians, man. The northern kingdom, there's more northern kingdoms of Israel than the southern kingdoms. 10 of them, man.
Split,
and something happened to them. You don't know what happened. It's the reason why you that color, man.
I got it. Hosea 7 and 8. Ephraim, he has mixed.
Ephraim is the synonymous for the northern kingdom. Sometimes the scriptures use the word Ephraim and Judah to identify the northern and southern kingdom. Now listen what it has to say about Ephraim.
Ephraim have mixed himself among the people.
They have mixed themselves amongst the people. Go ahead.
Ephraim is a cake not turned.
Ephraim is a cake not turned. The northern kingdom is a cake not turned. Now what is a cake not turned? You know anything about cooking and baking? What happens when you cook a cake and you don't turn it? You don't take the time to flip it over in the oven.
Like a pancake?
Any cake. Especially, let's use a pancake, because you can see that cooking. If you just leave one side cooking,
One side's gonna burn.
one side's gonna be light as hell. That's right. That's the northern kingdom.
That man's smart, man.
Yeah, of course. Look, all the spirits that are meant to get this knowledge is gonna be easy to them. Yeah, you smarter than that. Go ahead.
Verse 9, strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not.
Strangers have devoured your strength, and you don't even know it. Okay, now your father's a Mexican, so California, Arizona, Texas, that was all a part of your strength. That was your land. Strangers devoured it. Strangers took it, just like the strangers took this place from the Indians. Another one of the northern kingdoms. What Gad is, man? Gad, man. The North American Seminole, we're in the South.
Yeah.
We're in the South, so this border, this particular city right here is Gadite territory, but Florida and a lot of the south part of Georgia, that's Reubenite territory. Strangers have devoured the strength of the northern kingdom, man.
How is this their kingdom?
What do you mean, how is this there? They came here. Who were here first? Yeah.
Who was in America first?
Who was in America first? And there's a reason why he was here first, because we knew about it when we lived on the other side of the world. Somebody grab Second Ezra. I want to say it's the 13. Yes. But yeah, that's how. You don't know how you got over here, man. You don't understand.
I thought my parents just crossed the river.
Nah, man.
We went through that.
You
We gotta
crossed
get
the
in
river,
history,
all
man.
right. You got to get into history to understand the mystery, man. We're going to go back to Psalms 80. We're going to go all the way back. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay,
Through the 13th chapter, yeah.
40, start at verse 40.
Read verse 4. This is how you got over here, man. Nobody was over here when you got over here. We knew about it, though, because when King Solomon ruled, he used to send Navy fleets over here all the time to get supplies. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
this is second Ezra 13 and 40.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner.
Referring to those 10 tribes that were carried away prisoner when we first got kicked out of our homeland, Jerusalem. Okay? Contrary to popular belief, so-called black people, their motherland is not Africa. It's Jerusalem, the same place that the northern kingdom from, Jerusalem, man. There's a reason why these Edomites, when they came over here, they was finding all kind of Israelite artifacts. Okay, like the Los Lunas stone.
But you mean how a lot of the Native American tradition seems to mirror
They mirror, go back. They knew Moses.
Jewish,
they understood.
Jewish tradition?
No, actual Jew prediction, actual Israelite tradition. I won't even say Jew, because the word Jew is just a derogatory term, man. That was a term that they called the Northern Kingdom. You know. Go ahead.
All right.
Time is of the essence.
Carried away prisoner out of their own land in the time of old Hosea the king,
That's right.
whom Salmanezar, the king of Assyria, led away captive,
Mhm.
and he carried them over the
I
waters.
want to say the southern kingdom was took by Babylon, ancient Babylon. The northern kingdom was took by Assyria. Yeah, go ahead.
And so came they into another land.
This the other land.
Okay, but they took this counsel among
I mean,
themselves.
no. That other land where they went was where they had this council. Go ahead. Go ahead. Shalom.
But they took this counsel among themselves
Mhm.
that they would leave the multitude of the heathen
Okay, everybody on the other side of the world, they want a part of the Israelites. Go ahead.
and go forth into a further country
It's the further country. Go ahead.
where never mankind dwelt.
Nobody was here. So who does the land belong to? And then the Lord led them over here. Finish reading that the Lord was with this plan. Go ahead.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
That's right. They came over here to obey the law. That's why they find those artifacts over here.
Like you were
And
saying.
the culture, the fringes on old Native American clothes and shit, man.
That's
Yes,
really
that's
what-
why. They came over here to keep the commandments and to get away from them damn heathens, man. That's why you over here. That's why your forefathers came over here. Go ahead.
Just like with the Los Lunar Stone, man, is when the Ten Commandments is written in Paleo Hebrew. Where did Paleo Hebrew start? Start right over there in Jerusalem. How did it get over here into the Americas? Because our people brought it over. All right? You keep reading and it says, and they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river,
Mhm.
for the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood
That's right.
until
The
they were
Lord was
passed
with-
over.
The Lord was with the plan. He held still the floods. He showed them signs. Sort of like the same signs that what's that guy named Christopher Columbus? He got a sign to help him get over here. If you don't believe us, go look up St. Elmo's fire. That's what led Christopher Columbus over here. That was a big guiding light for him. Go ahead.
The elite,
Who
the
was
people,
with him though?
Yeah,
who had-
Jake.
who
Oh, I
had-
talked
yeah,
to the.
yeah,
I
yeah,
picked
yeah.
the wrong day not to bring my book, man. I normally
who
have a
had
sack
talking-
full of books.
Who had talking for him, man?
It's recorded. It's reported in this book. Oh man.
Yeah, Hebrew interpreter, man.
Yeah.
I tell you what, my friend. Since you've been real humble, you come out here next week. I'm gonna have that book, and I'll show you who Christopher Columbus brought over here with him, because he knew who he was coming for, and he knew he was gonna have to talk to him, and he knew they spoke Hebrew, so he brought some Hebrew interpreters. And that book that I got, go into some of them conversations Christopher Columbus had with the natives when he got over here in the Hebrew language. So, go ahead. This is why you came over here, to keep the commandments. Go ahead, bro.
For through that country there was a great way to go.
That's right. Ain't America a long ass way from Assyria?
Yeah.
The other side of the world? Hell yeah. Go
You
ahead.
gotta understand, our people didn't have no engines on them boats, man. They was just sailing with the wind, so it took time, man. All right.
They were with the right tribe. Who was it? Naphtali, the boat master? No, I'll not forget which tribe was the boat master. But they with it, man. Look, our people special, man. They blessed. Go ahead, bro.
Right? For through that country there was a great way to go,
Mhm.
namely of a year and a half and the same region is called Azareth.
Issacharite, that's the real name of this country. It's not America. It's Issacharite. Go ahead.
Then dwelt they there until the latter time,
This is the latter time. Go ahead.
and now when they shall begin to come. Keep reading.
No, I think that's shit for you on that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it on there. So that's why you over here. Your people came over here to keep the commandments, man. Okay, and the Lord got a controversy with these heathens, okay, because they came over here and they touched the apple of the Lord's eye, and it's great consequences for that, man. And one of those consequences is you reaping. We ever heard the terminology, you reap what you sow? Well, that comes from the Bible. Now, who sold slavery in this country? Who sold genocide, murder, rape, robbery, treachery, betrayal? Okay, if you break a treaty in this country, in this world today, that's your ass. The international powers that be will be on your ass. Who broke 400 plus treaties with the Native Americans?
Edomites.
Go ahead, read
And
it, bro.
who took a man in his heritage?
Yeah, who did that? Who took, because you know that you really, all your land, you pass it down to your children. Who took the Gadites, the Issacharites, the Mexicans, the Native Americans, the Seminole Indians? Who took their inheritance from their children? Who did that?
I say I got a precept for you. Psalms 55 and verse 20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
That's right. Didn't the Native Americans try to deal peacefully with them when they came over here? They didn't want to fight, man. It was already established government. This whole government is based off of the setup of the Iroquois Indians, man. The Iroquois Indians taught these people government and treatyship, man. Yeah, these people, yeah, we blessed. It's more than just hunting and buffaloes and peace pipes and good looking women and fishing all day and dancing and looking good.
Yeah.
Nah, man, these people got their whole government set up from us, man. Go ahead.
He has broken his covenant.
That's right. No, you know what a covenant is, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were there drawn swords.
Who still speaks soft like that to this day? Who got a real deceptive like tone when they trying to do treachery towards you? These so-called Edomites, man. They'll make you feel good about taking a bad deal.
That's right.
He know.
He
Hey,
know it, man.
look. The spirit, listen.
He know.
They are the fakest. No. If you mind being on camera?
I do.
You do, well then don't. Respect your wishes. Will you say that loud again? They are the what? No, I'll say it. Don't be ashamed of the truth. There's nothing wrong with
That's
the
the
truth.
truth.
For the Lord, man.
You gotta stand up for the truth. The truth's stronger than all. You said they are the what? Some of the most fakest people.
Yeah. Weaker with a strain from the room.
Some of the most insincere people. Who would do that? Do you know after they crossed these people, they raped, robbed, and pillaged them, killed little children, cut babies out wombs? Who the hell does that?
The devil.
Who does that?
So
Grab
what's going to
Psalms.
happen to these
Okay, read that. Yeah.
Edomites?
Say that again. Revelations. They're gonna be at the end of the day. Once the kingdom of heaven is established and they go into 1,000 years
Well, matter of fact, let me get
of slavery,
I got
the Lord said
Isaiah
he gonna
14 and
annihilate
2.
them.
This Isaiah.
And why not? Grab Amos 1 and 11. I'm gonna tell you why the Lord not even gonna forgive them.
So they don't even have a chance for.
They don't have a shot.
13 and 10.
Grab, read it, bro.
Revelation 13 and 10,
Start at 9, Shalaki.
verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him
You
hear.
got ears? When you go into that word hear, it means to understand. So if you got ears, understand what the scriptures is about to say to you.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Who led the Gadites, the Native Americans, the Seminole Indians, and the Issacharite? Who led all these people into captivity?
Trail of Tears.
The Trail of Tears. Who led them into slavery? Because when people see, look, in America they only talk about the slavery of the so-called Negroes, but they never tell you about the slavery of the Native Americans and the Mexicans and the Seminole Indians and all the southern tribes from all in South America. They never talk about that. Why? Because it was worse. And they're ashamed of it. They're ashamed to talk about their history right now. You think they're gonna tell you what they really did bad? The Lord said, "You have not known the depths of Satan." We don't even know how bad they did, but they did us bad, and it's all coming out slowly, real slow. And what we know about slow leaks? Slow leaks kill. You get a slow leak in your damn arteries, it's over for you. You'll bleed out before you know it. And that's what's happening to this country. They're bleeding out. That's what's happening, man. Thus saith the Lord. This is all prophecy. Look, we just men that heard it, man. read it. No, read it.
Revelation 13:10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Who did it?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
Who did it?
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
The saints, those same saints that everybody put on high regard. Matthew, Paul, all of them, Mark, Luke, the same. The world holds them in high reverence. This is what they've been patiently waiting for. This is what they were waiting for the whole time. Why you think Judas jumped the gun? He was ready to get the fuck out of the rulership of the Romans. The same people that's ruling this country today, the Roman Empire. This is the ancient Roman Empire all over again.
149.
Same people, same rulers. This is all the same. Nothing, what the scriptures say, nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
It's nothing new.
Ecclesiastes.
The only thing that's finna be new is Jacob's trouble.
You gotta understand too why to try to speak the language that they speak too, because you got that from the oppressor.
Yeah.
You know what
Just
I
like
mean?
we learn English, y'all learn Spanish. The Issacharites, who the people call the Brazilians, they learned Portuguese from their slave masters.
Dominicans, Puerto Ricans.
Same difference.
Some Dominicans
We
darker
all-
than me.
Yeah, and we all speak our slave masters' language.
Yeah.
All of us.
Speckled bird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My people-
And some ain't gonna even look so-called dark skin or even
or even you. They ain't not even gonna look like you. They're gonna look like other nations. Because the curse of Israel is that we will be spread throughout all nations.
So you're gonna have people coming back looking like what we call today Chinese people. You're gonna have white people coming back and gonna be Israelites. You're gonna have Arab people coming back looking like Israelites. That's gonna be Israelites, man. So it's not a lot of people think it's a color thing. It's not a color thing. It's not a
spirit.
It's not a
It's a spiritual thing.
spirit. It's not you can't see with your eyes, man. Who's an Israelite, who's not.
Yeah. You can't see on the spirit.
On the spirit.
Don't he like different kind of women?
Oh, we can run.
You and Jake, man.
Jake, man. Jake
Jake has
like that.
kids with multiple different kind of women.
How many children? How old are you? You look like a young man. Well, look, I don't see no grades. You look like a young man. So one, you
How
gonna
about 22?
So you're gonna understand this. Either one, you got kids or hella kids. Two, you got your relatives got hella kids. Or three, your parents or foreparents got hella children.
Why though?
That's how Israel is.
Sand of the sea.
Israel is as the sand of the sea. We don't have problems reproducing. The heathens have problems reproducing. Why do you think they got to use vaccines? They're trying to stop their infant mortality rate. They're trying to slow that down. Israelite children don't need vaccines. It don't work on. It really destroys us, and it destroys them too. But it helps them. But it really destroys them. You'll be better off without it. You know.
I got 149, but I think when the Lord talk about that other fold, they got to bring back that other fold.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason, you know what I mean?
That's what's going on.
The Gentiles, the people that didn't know.
That didn't know. That's what's going on. We're in the last days, man.
37 chapter.
Hey, our apostles and elders have dubbed this year the year of prophecy, man. It's no coincidence that World War III damn near popped off. Trump almost, well, I ain't gonna say almost, he started World War III has begun. The pestilences in the scriptures, the carnivores, the coronavirus. That's all prophecy.
All in the end time.
That's supposed to happen at the end. People inquiring about the truth. Wars and rumors of earthquakes in diverse places. It was just a damn earthquake that shook a little part of Atlanta a couple of months ago. That's weird. Earthquakes in Kansas and fucking Kentucky.
Can't tell the seasons.
It was an earthquake in Turkey
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that killed 20 people this week. That's took them off guard. They're not ready for that type of shit because they don't expect to have earthquakes. Puerto Rico just got hit by 1,000 earthquakes. 1,000 earthquakes. What else do the Lord got to do to wake people up, man? Before you just say, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going in, put the hat on, let's go. What else you gotta do, man? You convinced, yeah.
He done heard this.
Yeah, he done heard. He walked up saying, "How you are?"
The Lord keeps stretching out his hand, man.
The
That's
Lord,
mercy.
that's all it is. The Lord just extending mercy out here. Come get it.
You gotta get this truth, man.
You gotta get it, because the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of your times. Not a gun, not a bug out bunker, not a whole bunch of rations and food and shit, not a shelter, none of that, man. Not even becoming a part of the United States military, man. That's not gonna save you. Only wisdom and knowledge.
You got a quick precept. This Sirach 1 and 5, we say wisdom and knowledge. This Sirach 1 and 5, the word of the Most High is a fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments, man. And that's basically, he said wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of time. This word, you got to get this word, man. It's the most important thing in these last days.
That's right.
This is what's going to get you out of what's
If you
coming.
went somewhere and bought you a little gun or a bulletproof vest, look, man, do yourself a favor. Get rid of that, man. You don't need that. I know Issachar like to strap up, man. Issacharite women, that's the only woman out of all the tribes, that's the only tribe I know that got an ICBM missile. Issachar crazy as hell, man. Issachar is a real warlike tribe, man. They're a special tribe, man. I'm telling you the truth.
Hard as workers.
Yeah, hard work pay off. They believe in that, man.
Yeah.
They believe, and
that
it's
part of
true
the
though.
script, that's some of the characteristics of how you know.
That's how you know.
So, Issacharite should be my higher.
Yeah.
That's right. That's just their spiritual name.
Yeah.
That's all.
And then too, like he was saying that we the black only. That whole color thing is part of
yeah,
the divide. See, Esau know by the curse. He know that we have an evil eye towards our brother. That's why they call us a minority. We're the majority, because if all Israel come back, that's in for them.
Yeah, we really outnumber everybody. When you count all of us as a family, all the tribes, every last tribe, together. Not just 100 million here or so. No, all
You and I
together.
both know Judah and Issachar ain't never gonna get along.
Oh, yes, they are. What the hell you mean?
And what's crazy?
At this time?
Judah-
Watch
At this time.
One of my favorites. Look, man, that's a spirit. Satan. Hang on. You don't understand how this works. It's the prince of the power of the air. Anytime somebody get close to him, they gonna interfere. He might do some other crazy shit, man. Who knows? There might be a damn accident. Boom, right there. Okay. Now, Issachar and let me tell you something, man. Look, it was an Issacharite brother that's near and dear to me and taught me how to deal with women. I'll be damned if I let you say that, man. Issachar and Judah, it will be all right.
I wasn't saying.
No.
you and I, but-
No. I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, them curses being lifted. Curses are being lifted. Brothers are becoming brothers again. It's no coincidence that you got rappers going into damn Mexican communities making rap videos talking about fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, little Mexico. Why rappers love to say that?
Yeah. Why the nefarious, and you know what make that so special, bro? Look, when you go back into the parentage,
Yeah, we both sell.
Judah and Issachar got
brother
the
and
same
sister. We got the
mama.
same mama and daddy.
They got the same
We
moment.
brothers.
Jacob had 4 women. Issachar, Mexicans, and the Negroes came from the same mama.
Hard to believe, huh?
Hard to believe,
Gotta
man.
read, though.
That's how deep that witchcraft is that these Edomites have put on our people. They don't even know their own history.
But we awesome, you know what I mean? Sin against the Lord.
Yeah, because we sinned against it. It was he allowed it. But they did it. Go ahead, bro.
This is Isaiah 11 and 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the 4 corners of the earth.
That's right, man. And that's what the dispersed is being gathered. The 1/3. Look, at the end of the day, only 1/3 of our people, the 1/3 of these people on this sign, wherever they're in this country, they prophesied to understand, believe, come back, and be spared from the coming destruction. 2/3 of our people ain't gonna get it, man. They're gonna die here. The Lord gonna spare 1/3, man. They're gonna get it. They're gonna hear the truth and be healed. You know? Go ahead, bro.
The envy of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Okay, what we said about Ephraim and Judah. Ephraim stands for the northern kingdom. Judah stands for the southern kingdom. Read that again.
All right. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart.
The envy of the northern kingdom shall depart. Because that's where it comes from. It comes from a place of envy. What people don't understand is, and through the spirit we know, Judah the head tribe of the Israelites. But Ephraim is the blessed tribe of the Israelites. Judah just the leader. Ephraim the blessed one. He got all the blessings. And what you know about being blessed? You know about being blessed. It feel good, don't it? Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead, bro.
And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
That's right, man. All the enemies of Judah shall be cut off, man, including the chief enemy, Esau. Go ahead.
Ephraim shall not envy Judah.
That's right.
And Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
That's right. So Judah is not going to vex, the southern kingdom is not going to vex you. We're not going to piss you off. We're not going to cross you. Our very existence is not going to irk your soul anymore. Okay?
Like it do now.
Like it
for
does
the
now.
For the
because
2/3.
the Issacharite see Judah and be like, man, Negrito. Oh shit, man! But yo, that's the play, man. The Lord said our eyes will be evil toward our brothers, man.
Yeah, this is fair. Just see my dad.
That's
Did this, man.
Oh, say that, man.
Like, what's up, man? Yo, dude,
That's how. Hey, you know, look. The scripture say, the Spirit bear witness with our spirit that we're the children of the Lord.
Yep.
This ain't nothing new to you. It's just being brought out to you, man. That's why you relate to it. That's why you can speak that little what you just said about your father, man.
We're gonna bring it back to our remembrance.
Yeah.
Stand us on our feet. Man.
It's in us. We just don't know it yet. It's in all of our people. They just don't know it yet. That's all. Go ahead, bro.
It's Genesis 49:8 is going to what you said. Judah was going to be the head tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Mm-hmm.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
Now, why Judah shall be praised, man? Okay, number one, the Lord Himself come out of the tribe of Judah. Now who respect the Lord more than the northern kingdom? Have you seen that big ass statue in
Brazil?
In Brazil,
Yeah.
that big ass now they don't know what the Lord really looked like, but they understand that the Lord is to be respected and praised.
Yeah.
They made a big ass statue for the Lord. But guess what? Read that again, bro.
All right, this is Judah.
But guess what?
Thou art he whom thy brother shall praise.
That's right. That's why. Go ahead.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies.
That's another reason why. Because our hands gonna constantly be in the neck of these heathens, man. We're not gonna just let them do us any type of way, or we're not gonna let them do anyone any type of way. Okay, that's why I won't say we, but the Southern Kingdom gets so much respect for the civil rights movement. That opened a lot of doors for a lot of people. Yeah, it's a reason why Judah get a lot of respect. Judah ain't no bitch, man, as they like to say, but Issachar ain't no bitch either. No, none of the tribes.
No,
None of that shit, man. But Judah really a stand-up tribe. There's a reason why they were chosen to be the leader, but they're not the blessed one, though. They ain't the blessed tribe, but they the leader. Go ahead.
It just shows you each tribe has their own characteristics, man. Just imagine when all those tribes go together at war, man. It's going to be hell for whoever's going to catch their other enemy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this
Pure
is,
hell. They're going to lose. They're going to lose, man. They're going to beat 2/3 of our people. They're going to have to do some crazy shit to beat them in Jacob's trouble. But the 1/3 of our people, they're not going to be able to take down because the Lord with them. And they're going to get out of here. They're going to make it out of here, man. Go ahead.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Yeah. Go ahead. That's all? Okay, go ahead.
Judah is a lion's whelp.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Judah is a lion's whelp from
like
the
a
prey.
little baby cub right now. Okay, and they do act like little damn kids, man. Look like wild damn lions, man. Yeah, bulls in the street, as the scriptures say, man. Wild damn bulls, man. Go ahead.
My son, thou art gone up, he stooped down, he crouched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him
Like
up?
an old lion, ain't got no fire in them, man. Okay, these Judites today, they just hip with this society. They think since the civil rights movement, they all the way in it. America's for them, and they are for America, man. But the Lord said, who shall rouse them up? They like an old lion, man. They with the system. It's like that old boss at work that don't want shit to change. We like how it goes. That's how Judah is.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
He said complacent.
There we go.
That's a great word.
Beautiful word. That's a great word for Judah. A complacent old lion. And need to be slapped out.
A homeborn slave.
A home.
That's them.
Yeah. It's Judah,
That's
homeborn
them.
slave.
Judah, a big example of a homeborn slave. That's them. Go ahead.
It says the scepter shall not depart from Judah,
Meaning the rulership, the power. Go ahead.
nor a lawgiver from between his feet.
That's right.
Until Shiloh come.
That Shiloh is the Lord, man. That goes into the word peace. And when you know anything about how life really works, there's a such thing as regeneration. And the Lord been here before. We all been here before. And one of the last times the Lord was here, he was King Solomon. What you know about that word Solomon? What the word Solomon means?
I don't know.
Peaceful.
What about
Say that again.
what about the king out of the order of Melchizedek?
That's the spirit. That's who he was that too.
He know something.
He know,
That
man.
man smart.
You know,
That
you
man
smart. Look.
He just sitting there playing it for
Israel's smarter than what
Yeah.
anybody give them credit for. Don't you ever forget it.
What they call him supplanter, ain't it?
Yeah.
Supplanter.
Yeah, Jacob. So what you thought you was gonna capture us was guile today?
He came in to say, y'all one of them all.
Yeah, IUIC.
said,
Hey,
Look,
let us
black
find.
only.
Hey, yo, let us
You
find
been
out.
trying to say.
Let us find out. He was looking, making sure he don't run into IUIC. Y'all, IUIC, okay. Well, if that was the case, man, if you was making sure we not IUIC because you don't want to follow them, yeah, because we not.
We ain't no black only Israelite.
No.
Gotta have the whole truth, man.
Yeah.
Israel,
99%.
finish this up, and it says, "Unto him shall the gathering of the people be."
That's right. And hey, to this day, don't all these people look up to the Lord? Don't all those people look up to whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ?
Somewhere or another.
Some way or another. In one way or another, whether they worship the saints who followed the Lord, or they worship the Lord himself.
Voodoo,
Hmm?
Santeria.
Yeah, that's crazy shit, man.
Yeah.
Yo, them instruments of wickedness, man. Don't follow that, man. Hey, yo, you running out of time. Yeah, we'll wrap it up with this though. We'll wrap it up with this precept, bro.
I got one more too.
You got one more.
I said, bring yours out.
This is going to you, man. Just understand you coming for a reason. All right, man's goings of the Lord.
Lord,
Man.
that's
Proverbs 20 and 24. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? What's the chance of you just walking out here, man? Understand this Israelite thing and stumbling across a bunch of Israelites, man, preaching the gospel on the corner in Columbus, Georgia, man. All right, man's goings of the Lord. You're here for a purpose, man. So you got to make sure you take heed, man. What scripture say, the Lord speaketh once.
Yea, twice.
Yep.
Yet man perceive it not. But guess what? The Israelites, they can get this truth. They're not mere mortals. They're not regular people. They're special. Go ahead with your precept, bro.
Ecclesiastes 37:19.
We'll end it on this.
Say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick.
This is the stick. Go ahead.
And they shall be one in mine hand, and the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thy hand before their eyes.
That's right. And it's in my hand before your eyes. Now, what paper made out